EA Sports. It's in the game.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Jamshedpur facing Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
That's a good-looking pass. Just the clearance that was needed. A very timely interception. Kylian Mbappe. Must be! Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Is it going to be? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. In search of the equaliser. Well, no danger now. Possession one. Diaz. Oh, this could be the equaliser. Oh, and it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible!
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Pedri. Kylian Mbappe. Alonso. Rafinha. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Alex Balde. Dani Olmo. Here's Rafinha. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Can he put them in front? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? So the whistle then, we're at the halfway. So back underway here, into the second half. Outdoing his opponent. Danger still on. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. And a fine tackle. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Oh, might be. Now, who can he play it to? Big chance! Well, mopping up defensively. Luis Diaz. And he's made headway! Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve. Pedri. And he's through here. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Alonso coming away with the ball. Rafinha. Very alertly winning back possession. Mbappe. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. And he's broken free. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. Dani Olmo. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, Barca have the ball once more. Might it be Mbappe? Save, but still a chance. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Dani Olmo. Kerkez. Makalele. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but nothing comes of it. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Cleared away comprehensively. Simple save, really. Koundé. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and Barcelona have lost. That is the big story.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on Odisha FC.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Running with the ball confidently. And the corner's been given. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Nesta. Well read to put an end to that attack. Hamšík. Can he put them in front? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Xabi Alonso. He's in here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. See some progress with the ball at his feet. A glorious chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Claude Makelele. Mbappe with it. And that was a very fine read. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Alonso. Mbappe. Mbappe. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Kylian Mbappe. It's there for him. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Well, nothing comes of it. Van Basten. Van Basten. Spot on with that tackle. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And Stam got rid of it. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Kylian Mbappe. Well, the pass not finding its target. This could square the game. Can they slot it home? Kirkes. Might be onto something with that ball. Luis Diaz. Camavinga. Working so hard to win back possession. 10 minutes left for play. Chance to play it in. Well, no danger now. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And snuffing out the danger.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. And support available. This could be the equaliser. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Here it is now, a substitution. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Jamshedpur versus Barcelona.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Kylian Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Mbappe. Oh, it's a super... And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, real quality all around. How about that free kick? And how about the save? And that's a corner. Well, fantastic reflex action. And stopping the danger. Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Barca recovering possession well. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Well, a foul after the previous one, and a free kick ensues. Claudio Marchisio. Zanetti. Mbappe. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Javier Zanetti. Promising move from Barcelona. Luis Diaz. Really good challenge. Mbappe. Alonso. And Barcelona winning the ball back. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Kimpembe. Grimaldo. It's Kimpembe now. Now, Son. Marchisio. Son. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Mbappe. Mbappe. Must take the lead here. Can they stop it going in? That is that for the first half here. So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Mbappe. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Grimaldo. Javier Zanetti. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Kimpembe. Here's Mbappe. Luis Diaz. Camavinga. Xabi Alonso. And support available. Can he finish this? In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? This could level it. Still dangerous. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Kylian Mbappe. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Claudio Marchisio. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Just knocked it out of there. Plenty of support here. This could be the equaliser. And clears the danger. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Jamshedpur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Xabi Alonso. Can they create something from here? Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Kylian Mbappe. Can he find the right pass? Andriy Shevchenko. Williams. And they need to get tighter here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Nico Williams. Must be. Oh, good work by the keeper. Smuggled away. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Luis Diaz. Well, PSG have it back now. Fabian. Well, gifting away possession. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. The switch of play now. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there, free kick. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Just the challenge that was required. Kamavinga. Andriy Shevchenko. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Very quick thinking there. Vitor Ferreira. Now, options are plenty. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Kylian Mbappe. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Mbappe. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Yapstam. Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Can he put them in front? Williams. Andriy Shevchenko. He's given us away.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish.
Must take the lead here. Can they stop it going in? Mbappe. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And time for the change now. Kimpembe. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. This could wrap it up. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side did enough.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Jamshedpur versus France.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Now, who can he play it to? And a good take under duress there. Declan Rice. And the ball with Gerrard. Nedved. Johan Cruyff. And Stam coming away with the ball. Cruyff. Can they forge ahead? Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Bale. And clears the danger. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Milos Kerkez. Eduardo Camavinga. And on to Alonso. Claude Makelele. Or can they prise them open now? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Not out of the woods yet. Well, defensive resilience there. Outrageously skillful. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Luis Diaz. Eduardo Camavinga. And an astute piece of defending. Cruyff. Kerkez. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
And the keeper more than equal to it. Danger averted by Koeman. Chance to put them in front. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Lothar Matthäus. Steven Gerrard. Pavel Nedved. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. Effective looking pass. And in with a real chance. Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Eduardo Camavinga. Plenty of support here. Kylian Mbappe! Well, from close range, not ideal. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Luis Diaz. And France have it back now.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
5 minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Still pushing for what could be a winner. Good piece of defending. Must take the lead here. Well, sometimes you need inspiration from your goalkeeper.
Well, he's pulled off a decent save here, but more importantly, they stay on level terms.
Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, it could be on for him here. But if you make your move too early, you're always in danger of being ruled offside. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Scott McTominay. Perfect tackle. The clearance from Bobby Moore. Luis Diaz. Oh, big chance! And up for grabs off the keeper. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Vinicius Junior. Robbie Keane. Now Mo Salah. And they need to get tighter here. Scholes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A real struggle to contain him. Can he put them in front? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Vinicius Junior. Robbie Keane. Kaká. And possession won by Alonso. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Eduardo Camavinga. Alonso. Scott McTominay. Kaká. A very good tackle. Robbie Keane. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Marquinhos. Onto Kaká. Luis Diaz. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Scholes. Trent Alexander-Arnold. The first half here comes to an end. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Vinicius Junior. Just the clearance that was needed. Luis Diaz. Kylian Mbappe. And Diaz has it. Diaz. He's got to score. Oh, that's a fine save. Off the post and back in play. Salah. 30 minutes left for play. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, good run, this. Now what can he do with it? Good piece of defending. Well, this is looking promising. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Keane. Keane. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the in with a chance. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Scott McTominay. Robbie Keane. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result. Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Liverpool, and they take on Jamshedpur. Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here. Kylian Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, they have the ball once more. Kylian Mbappe. Makelele. Jude Bellingham. Possession lost there. Mbappe must take the lead here. Up for grabs off the keeper. A time for cool heads. Xabi Alonso. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. Now with Alonso. Bellingham. Sanchez. Over Sanchez. And he might be through here. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Well, this one hurt the Liverpool cause. Corner awarded as they attempt to nudge in front. Cleared away by Stam. Maicon. The electronic board lets the fans know 3 minutes of stoppage time. Well, good run and good ball control. Not the best clearance. A chance then for the respective managers to address the charges. It is half-time here. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. And they're making a change. Alonso. Luis Diaz. Milos Kempkes. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And back on the way. 1-0 it is. Luis Diaz. Diaz. Jude Bellingham. Gerd Müller. Now with Alonso. Luis Diaz. Camavinga. Oh, big chance. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Alonso. Chances on. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Oh, and what a chance! A Liverpool free kick coming up. And Sam got rid of it. Makelele. Makelele! Brilliant save. Well, there's the keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction.
No desire to let them back into the game. Trying to play keep ball. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Koeman. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Cleared away by Stam. Eusebio. Well-timed tackle. And he might be through here. Still a chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Gareth Bale. Mbappe. Luis Diaz. Flag raised for offside. Bale. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Rivaldo. Eusebio. Eusebio. Keeper did his job to begin with. Camavinga. Luis Diaz. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Attacking possibilities for Real. Charlton. And will it be the leveller? I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. Just not a particularly good corner there. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Paolo Maldini. Pirlo. Lam. Lam clearing the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And we're into the final half hour. Very quick thinking there. Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Rivaldo. And it's with Eusebio. Now with Bale. Not the best challenge, free kick. Eduardo Camavinga. Robbed of it by Maldini. Rivaldo. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go. With time, this could square the game. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. substitution for Real Madrid. So back underway following the equaliser. Alexander-Arnold and Schweinsteiger averting the danger. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. A well-taken Real Madrid corner could be so important at this stage. He succeeds in clearing it. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start, and I think
Cool. Really good challenge. And play halted, free kick given. Desai. Guardiola. Cool. And now their turn to have the ball. Mbappe. Manuel Neuer. Guardiola. Joe Cole. Well read to ease the pressure. Alonso. Alert intervention. But on the cusp of the half-time interval, and it would be wrong to say that they're really enjoying this away day up to this point anyway, Stuart. Well, it's been a fairly keeper getting the touch. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Milos Kerkez. It's with Makelele. Kylian Mbappe. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Well, he took care of it defensively. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Alexander-Arnold. Makelele. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with Alonso. Camavinga. Top class defending. And a throw-in is going to be. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Xabi Alonso. And he ran it well. Manuel Neuer. Gattuso. Joe Cole. He continues his run. Cole. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Luis Diaz. Good work to regain possession. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Luis Diaz. Thierry Henry. Cole. Defensive resilience to shut them down. Mbappe. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. So 1 minute of stoppage, and that will be all for this lights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Teo Hernandez. And it's with Eusebio. Claude Makelele. Nico Williams. And the outcome is a free kick here. Xabi Alonso. Really good challenge. Dirk Kuyt. Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Kuyt. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely! And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Mbappe. Really well played pass. Determined defending. Cruyff. Eusebio. On to Bale. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Eusebio. And he has options available. A fine reading of the situation. Bale. Williams. Keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Gareth Bale. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Rudiger. Now with Bale. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. Keeper getting the touch. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Back underway. Level paying. One goal apiece in this game. Might be onto something with that ball. And in with a real chance. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Mbappe. A Spurs free kick is going to be. And into the last 20 minutes. Can he find the right pass? Did well to clear it away. Kuyt. On to Bale.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Eduardo